Just waiting for a few seconds, guys, just for everyone to join us. Let me turn the Wi-Fi here. Anyway, yeah, since everyone's joined us, here's my new computer. Bought some two screens, Samsung screens, about what, 20-inch, 22-inch each one, which is exactly the same as on my iMac. So pretty good. So now I have one more screen than I used to have. Hello there. What I think about the Kiwi going up? We can have a look at that. So 25 people here, quite a lot, guys, in this time of the day. But anyway, really happy to have you all here. Yeah, so we can all look the market right now. So here we have the majors. We have the old 30 minutes graph here on the screen. So we can see the intraday move on the euro dollar there. So pretty at the highs. We are now at 13.64. So I'm up 6 pips on my shorts, which I opened on Friday. There we have the cable. Australian dollar as the QE very strong today, no question about it. Dollar index having a push right now. We have dollar Swiss franc going higher as the dollar is going higher as well, so nice to see that. I have some long dollar Swiss, if you don't know. Dollar Canadian, we have to talk about this pair today because it has been a really hard trade. And I have to be honest with you guys, I bought it again on Friday, but then I closed this morning. I wish I had held it, but you know, as you know, for the past few days this market has been crashing quite a lot, so I was a bit scared of holding a little bit and then see my trade going negative and then have to close my trading negative again. Then here we have S&P 500, and here has the DAX, which has been amazing. One other thing, guys, before we continue, let me switch the camera here because I think you have to see this. Some of the time I post to you guys what I do in my trades, okay? I post to you guys what I'm looking at, but keep in mind, okay, I don't post every single thing I'm doing. I don't post all my trades just because I think it's not fair for my investors, okay? I invest for other people, as you know, and if I post all my trades on my Twitter, I'm gonna be it's not gonna be that easy to be there, so it's not fair on them, to be honest with you. So that's why I don't post all the trades. I post what I can. I post most of the charts, okay? So if I post the charts, I think by looking at the charts you can see exactly what I'm looking at, what I'm thinking, okay? I keep the charts as clean as possible just for you guys. Sometimes I delete things which I normally look at, but I delete just to not confuse you, okay? I received many tweets, people asking me, are you long, are you short, blah 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 blah. I don't mind, okay, but I'm not gonna reply to it, okay? I don't really mind. I'm not gonna block you or anything like that, but I'm not gonna reply because I want you to think, okay? Some people, I think, even if I post charts, even if I draw a butterfly or anything like that, it doesn't work, right? So you have to look at the graphs and see what you're thinking at. And some people, I don't know, they're lazy to think. I don't know. It's a mess. But anyway, what I have been looking today, it has been the DAX, right? I hope you guys saw what I post on my blog. I can even access here. Let me here we go. Yeah, here's my blog. I post this post here during the weekends. I post the monthly, weekly, and daily for the Dow Jones, S&P 500, and the DAX. Okay, the charts are there. You can access this all for free, right? And if you look, but anyway, I'm bearish, and I post some charts there. You know, just showing you guys what I'm looking at and why I'm bearish. Okay, so I hope you guys just saw that, because what I posted, why I posted by about 3 markets on the same time is because of the correlation between them. Okay, they have a correlation, especially DAX and S&P 500s. So I post them so you can see that both of them on the right time, in the same time, especially they are in resistance. Okay, so that's a big deal. Especially when you are thinking about trade. Okay, but then in the second option is, some of you don't like to trade DAX. You prefer to trade it down, or you prefer to trade the S&P 500s. So I just make your life easier. So there we go. But anyway, let's look the DAX here first of all before we jump to other markets. 1 second, guys. Let me connect my iPhone on my USB, because if I leave on the power socket, I'm not gonna have enough distance so you can see the charts pretty closely. Here we go. Anyway, yeah, here we go. But anyway, guys, here is the DAX daily chart. Okay, DAX daily charts. We have been looking at this channel, which we have been locked in a pretty long term, okay, in a medium term price action. After we broke it, amazing reaction there. We haven't closed above it, so pretty good there, and then we are back there again. One thing to notice is that this orange line that you can see on my chart here is this low here on this candle. Okay, which can be a big deal or not, but it's something to keep in mind. And resistance zone there, channel resistance, okay, which is pretty good. Now let's go to the 4-hour, which is more intraday, and we can see what's happening today. We are locked in the pretty, like, very close to Friday's price action, which is okay. Not jumping higher, but we are there. Okay, just at the 78% fib from this high here to that low, and we are very good. Okay, we are in a very good trend, in a place to make a top. And sometimes DAX takes a longer period than we expect to make a top, so don't be surprised there. RSI already broke, okay, so giving us an alert that a top might be in place, so pretty good there. So I'm still bearish. I'm keeping my shorts. Some of you guys always ask me about stop loss, and I'm gonna tell you I'm not gonna tell you the stop loss for some reasons, which is quite, I think already, but really depends on your account size. Okay, it is done. Because why this is the worst case scenario line, it's because there is no other place for you to put a line. Just if you put it around here, this is the only other place that you can put a trend line. Okay, you can add that, but yeah, probably, yeah, it can be right, but I think this one here was pretty clean, and we are not making a higher low or divergence. If it was, then I would delete this and add this other one as that I just added. Okay, just because we are respecting the price action, we're not making divergence, so I keep that, but I can add this one here as well, which is fine. But yes, I'm keeping my shorts there. Stop loss, so going back to stop loss, really depends on your account size, and your strategy, and how long you want to hold it. If you're a day trader, if you are a scalper, your stop loss is going to be totally different to mine. Okay, totally different. My one is going to be a lot bigger than yours, trust me. Okay, I'm a medium to long-term trader, so my stop loss are quite bigger because my take profit is always bigger as well. So the same thing as take profit. Okay, guys, one thing that I want you guys to keep in mind is that when I tell you guys that I'm short, it's good because you have some idea what I'm doing it. So you know where I open my trades. But then it's up to you when you want to close. Okay, so just use fibs, guys. Just use fibs. Just use trend lines. Just use RSI. Lots of things. You guys can decide where you want to close your trade. Okay. But then, for example, here, for example here, so fibs we have here, so you can close your trade here on 618 fib, okay, which has been holding this last low here, so it's a good place for you to close. Pretty easy to identify that, okay. So nice one there. Now let's jump to quite surprising market. Not surprising, but I was quite surprised. Let's look the weekly first here. Weekly, we nearly touched this 38% fib, okay, from that low there. You can see from this low to the high, 38% fib. So we nearly touched there. You can see it, okay. Pretty nice. Pretty nice, reaction there. So anyway, now look, going to the daily here, I showed this trend line here. I hope some of you saw it somehow, which I connect a trend line from this high, okay, on the daily chart on dollar CAD, okay, from this side here to, you can decide if you want to put this low here or to this high, which is going to be very similar place, okay. It's not going to be totally different. And look, where did we stop? Okay, of course we crossed below lines, and that I find that normal, okay. It's not the end of the world when you cross the line. What I look the most is where it closes, okay. The close for me is the most important thing, because during the day it can happen a lot of things, okay. It can jump, can fall, can sideways, can do whatever he wants, but the close is the most important, okay. It's where banks, big institutions, they make decisions, and they make decisions in the in medium term, let's say, or even daily. They trade based on the close of the previous candle or in the current candle, okay. And this one has been good because look the size of the candle, and it's pretty green, okay. It's going to be very interesting how to see how we can close, because we can easily close on that open of the last candle, okay, which is going to be here in this horizontal line that you can see from across right there, okay, which is around what, 3012, okay. So we can easily close there, and it's gonna be quite bullish, okay. In trend line, in fib levels, okay, we are on 38 fib as I showed you, so pretty good level there. So we had an amazing reaction. Look, the 4-hour chart, that is a jump. Look at that, from what a fall as well, okay. No question about it. It has been a fall which I was expecting a fall, but not as big. But I have been always saying to you guys that the lower we go, the better it is. Of course, I closed my stop loss was about here, so we went about what, 100 pips lower or even more, from 29.71 to 29.01. Yeah, so about 80 pips went lower, and then I opened my long here, then closed here in the morning. So yeah, I'm quite sad that I closed my long, but anyway, let's see how the day close. If we close where we are right now, it's pretty bullish for tomorrow, in my opinion, okay. And I like to be bullish dollars. I'm a bull dollar, so this one has been on my baskets. So adding a fib to the low, we are nearly at this 23% fib, which is not, that surprising. We can also add another one, which is a better, more short term. So yeah, we're above 38. So yeah, let's see. I want to see. I think we can reach this 30.50 pretty easy. I think we can go to, which is the 618 fib here, and we can see, okay, a close here, fall, then came, felt support, and then couldn't go higher, broke lower, and new low. So yeah, pretty good level there to watch. So dollar CAD pretty bullish if we close where we are now or higher. What else can we look? Euro dollar, guys, I am short, okay. It's holding as that DEX is. so we should go long. Yes, if you think, so, yes. I'm bullish, but you decide where your entry is. So you know, not no, don't go low. Don't buy now. Wait for a pullback. But yeah, probably. Going for the euro dollar for hour, nothing there. Still holding this trend line that we have here. Okay, from the low, from these lows here, we are there. So, and we broke this channel, guys, but not follow through. And those buyers are looking at this and saying, well, we broke channel, we should, have, should we made a new high or near 114? Why are we stuck here? Okay, why this 78% flip from this high to this low here is holding euro dollar? Okay, so this is concerning the buyers of the euro dollar at the moment, in my opinion. Okay, it can easily also come here a little lower, make another low here, okay, below this low here, come here and then jump. So I want, first of all, before I make any decision, I want this euro dollar to come inside of this channel again. Okay, if comes inside again, then I'm more confident. I'm short, as you know. I shorted around 1370, so we are 1364 now, so I'm 6 pips profit, not big, I know. But I'm holding, okay, until this proves me wrong. We are on the 78% fib. We didn't close above it any time, as you can see. So, I have my arguments to have my shorts here. Also, trend line on the daily, this blue line here, you can see it's holding pretty well. Weekly, we are in the top of this triangle. So this looks pretty good for the long term. Okay, even if there, especially if we close this week on the red, it's gonna be good, because anytime this euro dollar can break this triangle to the downside or the upside, any side. But normally triangles break to the side of the trend. So if we look from here to here is bearish, so this should break to the downside, but sometimes it breaks higher, and then it can probably change and become a channel, probably. Okay, so I'm looking at that, but until we don't break to the upside, this can come down again. So pretty good here on the weekly chart. So I'm holding my short, and until we proves me wrong. But I will only add another short if we come back inside of the channel again. Okay, that's what I normally think. So thinking about risk management, I don't want to add here and then stop loss my existing trades and adding another trade in a bad position. Okay, pounds, guys, boring as hell, flipping heck. Triangle here on the weekly, so it can go all the way back to what, to 156 if you want to. This is the pounds, okay, guys. I was hoping to see the pound here so I could buy on the long term, but never got there. And it's going higher, so I don't know. Daily here is pretty confusing. Okay, nothing there to say bullish or bearish. But something to keep in mind is this trend line. Okay, it's pretty big, so pretty interesting to see if we can break this trend line here on the RSI on the 4-hour chart to the downside. Then probably is a game changer and can go back here. So that's why it's a bit confusing. Okay, if I look the weekly, it looks more bullish than bearish. If I look the daily, nothing. And if I look the 4-hour, we might turn bearish if we break this trend line on RSI. So when we have two views on the same market, you know what I recommend you to do? Guess what should I recommend you to do when we have two views on the same market? What do you think? I look in a moment, Jackson. What do you think? What do you think that I recommend you to do when you have two views on the same market? Any guess? Any guess, everyone? Dan, Jackson, Kevin, Rudy. Anyone has a guess? Coco, you're correct. Kevin, a bit risky. Okay, I recommend you guys, when you have two views on the same markets, like in a weekly chart you have bullish view, and if you look the 4 hour or daily or whatever other chart and it's bullish, it's bearish, so you know, opposites of the other chart, stay away. Okay, don't even try you know, small positions. I think that it's gonna only disturb you and take, you know, really you're gonna look the charts every 10 minutes. Okay, so go enjoy your life, go do something else. That's what I recommend you to do, to be honest with you. So yeah, so golds, let's look golds. Look Kiwi, I'm not gonna forget about the Kiwi. So golds jumping pretty good here, to be honest with you. So we are breaking trend line here, finally breaking RSI trend line. So this is looking pretty bullish. It's not looking good because it's not looking good for me because I'm long dollar. I want to buy some dollars, but as the gold is breaking to the upside here, it doesn't help my dollar bullish. So yeah, I'm looking at, but I want, first of all, you know, I think the last confirmation that I need to see this gold is really up to go higher is breaking this. Oops, it's breaking this last high here. Okay, because then it's gonna confirm and closing above it. Okay, we just touched the high. You can see it, right? We, as you can see there. iMac, you can do the zoom like that. Pretty cool, you know. What are you talking about, Jackson? I don't know which market you're talking about. Anyway, gold here. So as you can see, we touched the high from this high here, from the previous high, and we didn't make any high. So yeah, I want to see what can happen there. If we look the 4 hour, I think we can see pretty even clearer. Right, we nearly touched the high. You can see it there, right? And we are reversing now. So this can be a really nasty nasty double bottom if you want to make, but for this to be a double bottom, we need to break this low here, this neckline. Okay guys, don't forget, I see so many people saying double top and we still at the top of the trend, so it's pretty funny, to be honest with you. So double tops always becomes a double top when it breaks the neckline, which is always the low of the middle here, okay, in this case. So so if we see gold coming back here, coming back to this low and breaking the low, then it's the double top, and then we can look for new lows here, okay, because the distance between this high to this low here is gonna, of course, is bigger. Okay, it's probably would be here, around here. Okay, so yeah, so gold we have to watch there. Not 100% sure that this is bullish. I want to see gold breaking that high. Breaking that high, then this is turning bearish, or well, range, because we haven't traded. I haven't traded gold for a while now. So from a range momentum to a bullish momentum on gold if we break that high, okay, on the daily. So on the weekly actually, which is the same, you know, if you look the daily here is this high here, okay, this high here. So keep that in mind. So let's look the QE. Jackson asked me, I'm pretty happy to see that for him. So weekly here, yeah, commodities overall it's pretty strong, isn't it? So gold, commodity, currency, so Kiwi and Aussie all looking stronger for the past few weeks, and yeah, Kiwi might go higher a little bit. Okay, I want to see the reaction here on the 38% fib. We also broke. Yeah, Dan. Always gonna be another topic. I was just going to talk about that after. I have to see the S&P as well, because oil. Well, I can talk that in a few seconds. Just one minute. So yeah, QE here, we broke here the QE dollar here on the weekly chart. We broke this trend line here on the RSI, so it's looking a little bit more bullish here than bearish. I know a lot of people is trying to get top here, but yeah, I was trying to. I even showed it here, but I got stopped out at break even. You know, didn't got anything here from this market at all, and it crossed the trend line. It's, you know, stopping a lot of people out. So yeah, but it's looking pretty overbought as well. So, but I'm not overbought and oversold guy. You know, yeah. So yeah, so QE looking a bit more bullish than bearish, but it's not a good place here to buy as well. So probably wait here to come back, retest this trend line here, and then look for a bounce. Okay, if you want to buy. But I'm not trading these markets at the moment. I want to see more confirmation, especially on the monthly. Okay, especially on the monthly. So I want to trade these markets at the moment, to be honest with you. Yeah, and we, you know, look in the 4 hour now. We have so many flags here on the 4 hour charts. Okay, we see the pole flag came, touched the target of this first flag, then we went in another flag, so we measured from this low to this high. We came here, so we nearly got there to take profit. Doesn't mean that the QE needs to go there. Okay, it might reverse now if it wants to, but you know, it's a zone to keep in mind. I'm not also recommend you to sell here. Okay, as I said, I'm not trading this market, so but it's looking more bullish than bearish. If you look at the long-term graphs, okay, we can easily, you know, have a correction from here. So, you know, we might squeeze up, you know, to 66 here probably. I don't know. Okay, guys, I don't know, but if you put a gun in my head and ask me what should I do here, probably buy in a correction. Okay, let's look the oil. Yeah, we saw some OPEC news. I didn't have time to read properly and understand exactly. From what I can remember, they increased their outputs, stuff like that. I'm gonna have I'm gonna read a little bit more because I had lectures, guys, from 9 to 6 today. You don't know how long the day is on my Mondays. My Mondays is the worst day on the week. Okay, guys, is the day that I'm on at university the whole day, so I don't have time exactly to look at anything. But yeah, oil crashed a little bit here, not a little bit, but look at that side of the candle on the daily. Okay, so yeah, we were locked in this triangle, broke out, you know, this 50% here, hold a little bit, and now we are coming down. So, but I don't have anything to sell to you guys here. You know, RSI pretty ugly. I don't know what to tell you. Looking the daily here on the charts, it can easily bounce as well because we are at previous resistance. You can see here 2 previous spikes, right? So we are at support. So I don't know what to tell you. One thing I can tell you is that on the monthly, we have this trend line on the monthly charts, and we are just there. So you can easily jump and close above the trend line on the monthly, or you can easily close at red and then crash again. Okay, that's the 2 things. So again, another market that I have 2 opinions. Okay, monthly can easily fall, weekly maybe a correction, daily maybe can bounce from here, 4 hour back below, you know, range resistance, so back range bound again. So pretty confusing, but if oil continues to go lower, it's good for our CAD. Okay, dollar CAD here, it might continue going higher if oil continues to go lower, so that's pretty good for us. Well, it's not good because I'm out of all my longs, but I might buy again, guys. I might buy again. If I do, I'll tell you guys anyway. So yeah, And let's look at S&P 500 as we always look. So we are there, guys. Still the same thing. Looks like a doji candle here, isn't it? Looks like a evening star, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, and we have until now we have another one as well. So two pretty good candles for those that are shorting here. It looks because doji, guys, are candles that indicates that the market are fighting to each other, or they are thinking about it, or indecision in the market. So I like these candles here because I'm short, and these candles here look bearish. Just letting you know. RSI as well breaking, so something else to think. And I was looking at the chart here, and I found, I don't know if this one here. No, forget it. But anyway, I'm liking these candles here. Okay. Of course, I'm not gonna like if we have a green and close above them, okay? But if we have tomorrow a red candle, that is gonna be amazing. Because looking the daily here, we are at 618% fib, which you know it's my favorite fib level to work with. Let me change my setting. Here we go. So that's why it's I changed my settings, and you're gonna see from now on my fib. So it's gonna be all blue, just 618 is gonna be red, because that is a special fib in my opinion. And look at that, look where we made the last high, exactly to the fib. So that fib is holding again, and the market is not close, is not breaking higher. That's why I'm short DEX, and that's why I will probably short S&P 500 from tonight or tomorrow. Okay? Just saying to you guys. Okay? I'm giving you my free trading plan there. So it's up to you if you want to do that or not. Yeah, 4 hours pretty there. The good thing is that if you sell here, stop loss is gonna be quite small, right? Your stop loss is gonna be quite small. And look at that, we have another fib here, okay? From this high to this low, we have a fib extension there as well. So 4 hour, daily, weekly, all showing bearish things. Okay, guys, so pretty good there. So what's the plan here? I'm gonna give you a free plan here of mine, so you can have an idea what I'm looking at. Here we go. This is my trading plan, okay? My trading plan is there. So this is the line of my stop loss. Here's my first take profit. I expect this indices to make new low, but anyway, I'm not going on that because that's very long term for you guys. But anyway, you can see there, my risk reward is 3.25. Okay, so it's 3 to 1, which is, I'm risking 1 to make 3 if that works. Okay, so that's amazing risk reward here, amazing. Okay, 2.0 or above, it's amazing risk reward. So the higher you get, the better it is. So keep that in mind. So my trading plan is here. Okay, stop loss pretty close to where we are, and take profit is here, which is very close to this high here. Well, it is exactly there. I just put it there because of this high. Okay, I just want to, I think this market can easily retest this high here, which is about 1961, probably something like that. So yeah, pretty good trading plan here, guys. Okay, if you want to sell this market, and if you believe on me. Anyway, trend line there as well, RSI broke. So yeah, so it's there. If you want to see it, I'm not gonna tell. I'm not promising you, and I'm not telling you to sell your house and put all the money in one trade. It can easily bounce from here. It can easily does. Okay, I know. That's why I have my stop loss there. Okay, if I knew and if I had 100% of this trade was going to work, I didn't even put in my stop loss. Why should I bother to do that? So okay, guys, be smart. Okay, I don't have a crystal ball here. Dan is already playing. You guys are funny. But yeah, guys, that's my trading plan. Okay, my stop loss is very close, as you can see. Okay, this is my gaming plan here. I will probably close, which it's my thanks, Kevin. I gotta tell Obama. My plan here is when we get around here, okay, in this zone, I don't have an exactly level, but in this zone, if we when we get there, I will close about 20-30% of my trades and let the rest work. Okay, that's my trading plan. Just letting you guys know. So it's up to you if you want to do the same thing or close all your trade here, which is gonna be fantastic if you do as well. Okay, I'm gonna be happy for you. But as I want to have some exposure, okay, this is the market. Anyway, guys, to do talk about exposure. Some people ask me why, how do I trade, like one methods, you know. As you guys know, I trade for other people, and when you trade for others, and if you trade for your friends or family or anything like that, and you trade, it gets in a time that in your trading career that you start looking the market quite in a different way. Everything changes. Risk, looking, composure. You get more confidence, you know, through time. You don't get that excitement. What I mean is you don't want to trade every single day. It's not everything that you see in the market you trade. Okay, so you're very relaxed, and that you get through time. You don't get through me. You don't get through pips. A little bit you get, yeah, a little bit you do, but you know, more you trade, more you get professional, more you get used to, more you learn, you identify who you are, and that's the good thing. Okay, so it gets to a time, guys, that you start thinking and looking the market in a let me say again. It gets to a time that you start thinking in the markets in a portfolio way. Okay, which means that you look in the market and in a individual market, okay, shares, let's say, and you start thinking and you have a view on that on the long term, probably, and you divide your risk in different markets. Example, easy example I'm gonna give to you guys is I want to sell indices. Okay, I'm bearish long term. I want to sell indices. A normal trader, a retail trader, what he's gonna do normally, he normally goes to one indice, a DAX or an S&P, one indice, and he puts a very big size position of his trading account in that trade. That's a normal guy do, and I did myself in the past. Everyone does. Okay, that's your first steps in the market, and you know, one day we're gonna fall and it's gonna hurt. Okay, that's normal, and it's for your learning benefit. Okay, and so you know, through time you're gonna see the market in a different way. Instead of looking a market, a financial market, you know, Forex, indices, commodities, you know, like shares, bonds, and you know, this individual, you know, separated financial markets. What you're gonna do is you're gonna look one of them, indices, for example, and because you are bearish indices, you're gonna split your risk in different indices. And most especially, you're not gonna risk a big part of your trading. You're not gonna risk more than 5% of your trading accounts in total in that financial market. So as I am bearish indices, as you guys know for a long time, and I have been telling you guys for a few weeks and months, I have been selling indices for the past 6 months for now. I splitted my risk. Okay, so I'm trading DAX, S&P, and down. Okay, so I'm splitting my risk in 3 different sectors. Let's go in that way. Why? Because of that. It's because someday S&P is moving. No, number one, it's because sometimes S&P is moving more than the DAX. Okay. Number two is because a great example was a few days ago. We had that Volkswagen data. Okay, affected the DAX. It did. Okay. Um, so we have this fundamental going on. Okay, it can affect one indices more than the other. Okay, so it can affect the S&P more than DAX. Okay, so keep that in mind. And three is technical. In my opinion, DAX looks more bearish than the S&P. Okay, so you had three reasons there to separate. So thinking that way, another example is if you want to buy the dollar. Okay, if you are bullish the dollar in itself, you are a dollar bull. You're not gonna just sell the euro dollar, right? You're gonna split that bet, let's say, in a different market. So you're gonna split the risk between. I'm not gonna tell you guys exactly what market, but a great example, you can split that trading idea, a dollar bull, in selling euro dollar, selling pounds dollar, selling Aussie dollar, selling Kiwi dollar, or buying dollar yen or buying dollar Swiss. Split that, and you guys know it. You guys have been following me. I do that every single day. Okay, if I'm dollar bull, I buy dollar Swiss. Last week I did that. Okay, now last week I was trying to buy dollars, and I did, and I bought dollar Swiss. I sold euro dollar, and I sold Kiwi. Three markets with one idea. So I recommend you do that. Okay, it's not because I'm not risking 5% in each market. So I'm not risking 5% on euro dollar, 5% on the dollar Swiss. Or I'm not doing that. Okay, I'm splitting my share, which is 4% risk in 3-4 markets. Okay, so I have a risk management split it in different markets, different financial markets, and that's what you call portfolio. And you're gonna hear about that quite a lot when you listen to TVs and listen to strategists and banks and things like that. Okay, that's what they do. They split the risk in different trading financial markets, so they can their risks can be limited and managed pretty well. Okay, as I said, fundamentals, okay, data, news coming out can come out every single day, and every single news that comes out, it can affect one market than the other. Okay, because Volkswagen was German, can affect more the German economy because they might have a bigger factory in Germany than the other country in the world, something like that. Okay, so pretty easy to understand, I think. So that's my tip for this week. Think about that. So split your risk in different markets. I'm not telling you to have in your mind dollar bull, bullish commodities, bullish indices. I'm not telling you to trade every single financial markets. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that if you have a individual trading idea, use that and split the risk in different markets. So you might be just dollar bull at the moment. You're not seeing anything interesting at all, just the dollar index. So just trade that. You don't need to trade every single financial market. You don't need to trade every single pair. Okay, it's simple to understand, and I hope you can take that in advantage. Okay, I hope you can apply that to yourself. It's more a professional way to trade. Okay, guys, it took me a long time to understand that, and I'm giving you the tip that took me many years, and probably you guys are trading just for a few months, and you're already hearing from me for free, live, and from an experienced guy that learned everything that I know on my own. Okay, reading books, watching videos, asking experienced traders, sending emails, doing my own research. So 8 years trading, it's quite a long time. 8 years, um, and learning everything on my own. So I learned many things on the hard way, and finally, for the past 6 years, I can tell you that I have been successful. I have been trading on my own. For the past 4 years, I have been trading for clients. So it's more pressure, okay, a lot more pressure. Trust me, it's not easy. And it's like that, okay. I'm giving you my tips because it's not like I'm selling a product, okay. Because if I'm selling a product and I'm telling you what I'm selling, it's how to make it, you will disturb my market, especially if you are on the same location, because then we're gonna have a competition. But financial market doesn't work that way, okay. I can tell you all what I do. It's not gonna change anything at all, okay. It can even probably help me. It depends if you have millions to trade, and you trade the same, on the same side as me, you might help me. But you know either way, it's not gonna change anyway. So that's why I'm telling you guys, every week I do this, nearly every single day I do this live session, because I'm here to help you guys. I hope you guys can learn from me, and that's all, okay. I'm not asking you guys for anything. I'm not asking for money or anything like that, okay. So keep that portfolio talk in your mind this week, okay. It might help you quite a lot, more than you think, to be honest with you. Another thing I want to talk to you guys before I leave is because today I spoke on Twitter about a chat room. So I'm doing a little bit of a research, looking what the best software for us to use. I want to use the most reliable one, easy to use, which you guys can access in your phone if you go out, something like that. So I'm doing a research, and as I said, it's gonna be a paid service, okay, just because I will need to take more of my time to spend with you guys, which is not a bad thing. But probably I will not. I will stop doing few things on my personal life to be more with you guys. That's all. So that's what I'm thinking. But I'm thinking properly and see what I can do, because if I really take this and really do it, I will do my best. And a really proper chat room, pretty cool, and a really made one, okay. When I do things, guys, I don't do it in any way just rubbish thing or anything like that. When I do, I really take really hard work to put in place. So yeah, I'll let you guys know when I decide, and if I'm really gonna make it. So I'll let you guys know about that. And I think that's all, guys. Nothing moving here, I think. Yeah, dollar Canadian at 6 highs. Euro dollar, going back to my entry. Thanks God for that. Single chat room. Whoa. Guys, this weekend, I'm not gonna even tell you. Flipping heck. Anyway, I hope you guys had a great weekend as well. And yeah, if I see anything interesting, guys, I'll let you guys know on Twitter as the same ways. Larry, you won this time. 11,000 hearts. Larry, I own you a beer. Congratulations. Anyway, guys, thanks for being here today. If I see anything interesting, you know where to find me on Twitter. I'll let you guys know there if I see anything that's happening, and anything that might help you guys as well. Okay, guys, have a nice day, and oh my god, that taping skill. What are you talking about then? No, I'm still single, really, but it's just a part-time, part-time, how can I say, part-time, part-time going out, let's say. Yes, then Larry has been a typer professional today. Anyway, guys, have to go now. It's 8:14 p.m. here in London time, so dinner time. And I hope you guys have a great day where you are. I don't know what time is in your place, but I hope you have a great rest of your day. And I keep you guys updated on Twitter. Okay, guys, have a nice day. Take care, and I see you soon.